Yesterday, I came across a piece of artwork that I had created. It was a graphic, actually, that certainly could be viewed as artwork if I so chose it to be. And it gave me this moment of pause because of what it is. And it reminds me of just how it is that we are technically aligning ourselves for everything that we are meant to be and meant to do in our lives, especially toward the latter end of our lives. Sometimes we find out sooner. However, it gave me pause because of the intensity of what it is I found as I was clearing out a closet. You all know how closets can be, depending, and as empty nesters, there is a part of all of us that we dread doing, and that is going through and sorting through things that we have kept for all of our lives, or in this case, a shorter term. And so what I came across is this beautiful graphic and it's titled Sacred Self. And over the course of the last several months, I have been aligning myself spiritually and basically realigning myself with God and my divine in order to expand our own spirituality into a universal divine conscious spirituality. It's about keeping our own identities, but coming together to raise the vibration of energy, of love, and hope around the globe, everywhere. And so to find this particular graphic right now, when I am in the process of receiving the most beautiful abundance. I'm not even sure how in the world to use the words, which, for those of you that know me, I am never without words, usually. And it leaves me speechless. Because this is obviously, I began the process of what has brought me to this moment in time now, for me to expand my own world, for me to be aligned now, almost fully aligned. We'll never be completely aligned, will we? We'll have to debate that another time. Because the reality is that I never want to be complete. It's this process of being open to and being eager, if you will, to allow for some of this really difficult contrast to take place in my life. To allow people to live their lives. And I am allowed and am allowing myself to live my life. And so we expand that way. And as I have been through this journey and I've learned all of these beautiful ways and methods for me to help others align their spiritual selves to get to their sacred selves, which is the purpose of the divine, of God, helping me through the beautiful rainbow of colors that is Him. And it has allowed me to clear out and remove a lot of stuff. And it gave me my reward, which is what I am to teach going forward. My sacred self is aligned with this direct passage now to God, to my divine. Who is your divine? Would you like a direct passage, a direct alignment When you do start speaking prayers, when you start uttering the softest prayer or whisper or the strongest, most demanding in your face prayer in a moment of sheer fright or fear or panic, you will be answered. And you're answered now. But you need to be aligned with who you are, with your sacred self, you see. Up until this point, we have weighed and allowed and put all of our faith into our divine. All of it. And we will continue to grow that faith. And now, in this point in time, you see, in this world of energetics, of subtle energy now in your world 24/7, this subtle energy that is allowing you, without one single cord or connected to nothing, is allowing you to hear and listen to what it is I'm saying. That is subtle energy. I can share with you how it is, how it works. It's not rocket science. And so we need to understand and build our faith in ourselves, that we can grasp this knowledge to raise the vibration for God. It's time now. All of these amazing tools that we have been given by the grace of God or by the grace of your divine now needs to be harnessed within you, because you were created by God. He gave you many written words to guide you, and many, many specific saints and people and all that walked this earth before you and will after you and is now alongside you. All of this now, it's time to connect. It's time to connect the dots. As you look at that beautiful sky at night and you see these stars and these planets that God created, we've been pre-paving it all along. And for me yesterday to find this graphic that says, ding, 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 it's your sacred self. I was calling it a spiritual self, and I was struggling, you see, with the spiritual part, as other people are, as I've been asked by a number of people recently about whether learning all of this stuff that I am ready to share to help push us through this expansion. Everyone's questioning their spirituality. Let's help them. And it's about finding and securing and aligning your sacred self with your divine. What a lovely and exquisite way to live your life. To find your sacred self. That is what God wants for you. That's what He's intended all along. And when we prepare for the future, we are stronger for what is coming, because we are aligned now with our sacred self. And through that sacredness within, you allow that to emanate around you without any question. It's automatic. Align with your sacred self, and you are good to go.